It's Friday, which means it's time to build momentum heading into the weekend. Are you guys with me? What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of the 520 Podcast. We are a daily baseball betting show that touches on just about everything you want to know about Major League Baseball from a betting perspective. Today's Friday, July 22nd, and we have a stacked MLB slate to choose from. And as usual, we have four selections that we believe have the best opportunity to make us some money here tonight. Now, for those of you watching for the first time, welcome. We run this show a little differently than most betting shows. Each episode, we offer four selections, a side, a total, a first inning prop bet, and a wild card selection that can be anything that's widely available to be wagered on, such as home run props, pitcher strikeout props, team totals, anything of that nature. All bets are tracked. They're linked in a Google Doc sheet that's linked in the description. Give it a click if you want to follow along with the day-to-day record. Now, before we get into the plays, though, if you haven't already smashed the like button, please go ahead and do so now. And if you guys are new around here, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are steady climbing to 700 subscribers. We are almost there. And if we can break that by the end of the weekend, that would be phenomenal. Now, without further ado, let's get into tonight's four selections. The first play we are rolling with is our side selection. We're taking the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line, plus 110 over the Seattle Mariners. Look, we faded the Jays against San Diego in Game 1. They got obliterated 9-1. We faded them again, their offense, and basically San Diego's offense yesterday. We took the under and the no run in the first inning. We cashed both those tickets. And now today in Seattle, we are taking the Jays as a great underdog price here at plus 110. Look, this is a series they must have if they want to keep the Mariners, off their back and a little bit distance between them in the wild card race. And coming into Seattle, which is basically a 50-50 home split for them. They have a ton of fans there. I do believe they're going to be motivated for this series. And I do believe the offense is going to come through, time and time again in this series, as we are not accustomed to them doing, consistently with runners in scoring position. They have to tee off against Bryce Miller this, tonight on Friday, and he's been cruising along so far this season. He's coming off a solid outing against the Detroit Tigers. But this Toronto Blue Jays offense is potent enough to give him trouble, and I do expect runs early and often in this one from the Ways side. Kikuchi for the Jays on the bump. He's coming off a gem of a performance against the Arizona Diamondbacks where he gave up one run in 5 innings pitched. And we do expect that momentum to carry on into this game against a swing-happy Seattle Mariners team. They're one of the heaviest strikeout teams in the American League. And we do believe that he has the stuff to take, his game to the next level. Give me the Blue Jays here at a plus money price at plus 110 on the money line. The second play we have for you is our totals play. We're taking the over 8.5 runs in the Pittsburgh-Los Angeles Angels contest. The odds are even money. Look, I love some Shohei Ohtani on the bump. He's been solid all season long pitching. He's been a beast at the plate. And this game against Pittsburgh, he might be able to turn to his AL, Cy Young award-winning form. But I don't believe it's going to be, that smooth sailing for him. He's given up 7 runs over his last 2 starts, which is kind of absurd considering how great he's been. He's walked 7 batters in the process during those games. And the Pittsburgh Pirates, while they haven't been hitting the cover off the baseball, they do have, enough pop in their bat to get at least a couple of runs here to help us cash the over ticket. For the Angels, offensively, they get to go up against Yoan Oviedo, and he's given up 13 runs over his last 3 starts. He had 1 run allowed in his last start, but prior to that, he had given up those 13 runs in the last 2 starts, as I mentioned. And he's walking a ton of batters. The Angels know they can't afford to lose this series, let alone this game, the opener of the series, to the Pittsburgh Pirates if they want to continue their climb, above 500 and into a wild card spot. Give me the over 8.5 here at Angel Stadium at plus 100. The third play we have for you is our first inning prop bet, and we're taking the yes run first inning in the, you guessed it, the Pittsburgh-Los Angeles Angels contest. The odds are minus 110. Look, I said basically all I need to say about the handicap for this full game total. We're taking over 8.5, and the run is going to come early and often in this one. We're going to get a top half or bottom half of the first run against Yoan Oviedo, who's simply prone to the long ball, and against Shohei Ohtani, who's kind of been fading down the stretch here. Give me the yes run first inning at a great price at odds of minus 110. And the final play we have for you is our wild card prop for it. We are going back to Seattle. We're taking the Toronto Blue Jays over 3.5 runs here at odds of minus 120. Look, I said it in the top. I expect the Blue Jays offense to come to fruition here in this one against Bryce Miller, who's been cruising along without any sort of hiccups. But I do believe the Blue Jays bats are potent enough to get to him at least 4 times in this contest. Not to mention a weak Mariners bullpen that's just been atrocious of late. The Blue Jays know they need to win this series, as I mentioned, to keep the Mariners kind of in check in terms of the wild card position. And I just see a high-scoring game for this game in total. Give me the Blue Jays to score at least 4 runs in this contest at odds of -120. That wraps up the 57th episode of the 5-Tool Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the videos, please smash the like button, share these pics with your friends on social media so we can all make some money together. And if you guys are new around here watching for the first time, welcome. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I don't want you guys to miss out on any great content and picks we got moving forward. The next episode of the 5-Tool Podcast will be available on Sunday night for Monday's card. Until next time.